Coming up next is a game that's a personal favorite of mine. You guys, I'm not sure if you remember, many years ago there was a popular escape the room game on the internet called Crimson Room. And the creator, Toshimitsu Takage, went on to make Viridian Room, Blue Chamber, and White Chamber. These games had a monumental impact on me because I was not a fan of the escape the room genre of game until I played those games. And Crimson Room was not the first room escape game, but it was the most famous, and it was the one that got to define the genre, whether Takage set out to do that or not. So, for the 10-year anniversary of Crimson Room, he partnered up with Dejika Games and Dream Holdings to produce Crimson Room Decade, a full 3D Unity game that is the Crimson Room, but with a twist. Maybe literally. So, spoilers for Crimson Room Decade. If you want to solve this on your own, I'm about to spoil the entire thing, because we're going to do a 100% run. That means we're going to pick up all 10 journal pages and then complete the game. So, coming up is Crimson Room. I'm going to get that ready right now. I'm going to open Steam. So, Crimson Room Decade takes place in the original Crimson Room, but you're going to notice that a lot of the stuff that was there the first time around will be there again, just you're going to use it in different ways. So, I found this very interesting because I don't think when Toshimitsu Takage made this game, I don't think he was expecting to have to remix it 10 years later. So the fact that so many of these familiar objects exist but are used in a different way, I find that to be really interesting. That's one of my favorite parts about this game. So coming up, here we go, Crimson Room Decade, 100% run, 3, 2, 1, Crimson. So in this case, the Crimson Room is something that's in a boat. There's one piece of paper. I like how the inventory system is the table too. I like that. That interests me. It's very intriguing. Alright. Hold on. We need this. Actually, I need that. Shoot, hang on. And now for my next trick. I promise that did something. See? There's now a little thing down here. Journal page. I think, did I grab all the journal pages? I feel like I missed one somewhere. Pretty sure I grabbed them all. Oh no, there's the one I missed. Okay. Alright, Turn to the left. So there used to be a safe in the wall. That's what that big box on the ground is. It's a safe. And the safe has been ripped out of the wall, and there's now a machine behind it. So when I said it was Crimson Room with a twist, here's the twist. The whole room turns. And it's a mess. it's a friggin' mess. So there's another... And you actually use the plate now. That used to be only for decoration. We need this flashlight so we can see inside the dark thing and get the paper that's stuck up in the roof there. Now I need the wet rag. We have to clean the numbers on the safe. The safe managed to land just perfectly on the thing. Okay, we're going to zap ourselves. Ouch. We're going to watch this. $16.28. All right. Turns out there's a whole ass boat in there. There's a postcard on the boat. Or there on that there's a boat on the postcard, I mean. So then we get our blue key. Rotate the room. Turn to the right. 2 hops this time. I like this. I like the sound of everything. You can just tell it's like, oh god, what the hell's happening now? So we found a ring. Found a ring in there last night, and now here's an old familiar friend, the projector box from the original Crimson Room. So it makes you wonder: are you gonna have to use that again? Like, what's the deal? Let's see. Grab the pencil. We need the pencil. All right, sorry, plate. Your time is up. I appreciate all that you've done for me. You're a very beautiful plate. But had to put you down. All right, we got the wet rag again. We need to clean the record. So the pencil goes here. I know that sounds weird, but you have to put 2 rings and a rod on top of the projector box to open it. And it's broken, but we need the battery out of it. So the projector box is kind of a red herring because it was a major component in the first Crimson Room. But this time around, we only need it for the battery. Put the battery in there. Put the battery in there. I'm going to play the record. Yeah, it is cool that the safe opens no matter the combination. The player thinks it's broken because the safe opens with any combination. Oh, the door's opening. Hang tight. But then you have to solve the calendar puzzle. I can fix it. Oh, jeez. And we're going to climb down here. As we climb down this ladder, we get really tiny all of a sudden. We're going to be very small. Because here's the door. We're getting close to the end of the game here, too. Here's the boat. The boat is huge now compared to us. We shrunk somehow. It's a Crimson Room game. It's weird. It's weird. They do weird stuff. This doll, you could have found this doll earlier in the game, but it doesn't do anything. Actually, it goes in the bow of the boat. If we go back here, we actually dropped our pocket knife. There's one more journal, and it's hidden where the key was hidden, inside the back smokestack of the boat. So that's the 10th journal page. That's all 10. And now, let's pop this cork. And let's get out of here. That's time on Crimson Room Decade. Because now the room is going to fill up, and the boat's going to set sail and get out. This is such a weird game. Like, okay, Toshimitsu Takage, he explores different themes in his games. Viridian Room was very much about death and passing on into the afterlife. I'm not sure what Blue Chamber was, but White Chamber was an exercise in existentialism. And I think Crimson Room Decade, is a metaphor for birth. That's my fucking Polygon top tier pro game journalist interpretation of it. Because you're in an enclosed crimson room, like a womb, like a baby about to be born, and they move. So the room turns and twists, and then of course the water breaks at the very end, and you go out through the canal into a world of confusing nothingness. So I think it's a metaphor for birth. But I could be wrong. I would have no idea. It's a Hades flame. No, it's a metaphor about a boat setting sail. Jeez, Draco, did you fail English or something? But no, I really think there's a higher reason to Crimson Room Decade than just escaping the room. There's a big metaphor that's under the hood there. And I genuinely think that's what it is. Like I said, Toshimitsu Takage, he's a masterful writer when it comes to writing these games. I'm gonna let the credits play out. Just because there's a sting at the end of the credits that really twists the knife, because this game didn't sell very well, and you're thinking, well, could they do other Decade releases? There was Crimson Room, there was Viridian Room, you know, what else could there be? And then wait for it. The screen turns green! It turns green before it fades to black. That's such a tease for the Viridian Room Decade game that never got made. And I wish so badly that they could have got back together and made an updated Viridian Room. I would have been all over that. I would pay full retail price for this game. I would. Straight up. I am such a fan of the Crimson Room series. I would pay full-ass retail price for Viridian Room Decade. You can still call it Decade. It's okay if it's been more than a decade now. Just make the game. Put it out there. Make it happen. I actually went through the trouble of sending the publisher and the developer each a very nice email saying how much of a fan I was of this game, and that I hope that they can work with Toshimitsu Takage to make a Viridian Room Decade, because I saw at the credits it was teased. So I can only dream about the game that never was. So I wouldn't even know how Takage would be able to take Viridian Room, how he would be able to elevate Viridian Room to the next level, because there's so many. Like, Crimson Room was pretty simple. Viridian Room was really complex. So remixing the concept of Viridian Room, that would be a real difficult scenario to pull off. But I still think Toshimitsu could do it. I still think he could do it. But anyways, that's Crimson Room Decade. Hey, thanks for checking out Gatorbox on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you want to kick around with us live, follow us on Twitch, because we do this several times during the week. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing right here on YouTube, following or subscribing over on Twitch, or even making a pledge on Patreon. Your support over the years has been tremendous. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video right here on Gatorbox.